Okay, so hi everyone, let's look at the first question. Two events A and B are defined in a sample space. Given that PBA is 0.27, PB is 0.34 and PA intercept B is 0.02. So, firstly, write all the informations given. First question asks you to find probability A union B. So when you find this symbol which is union, you must use rule of addition. So write the formula probability A plus probability B minus probability A intercept B. The question already give you probability B and probability A intercept B. So you have to find probability A. To find probability A, you use this formula. PBA is equal to PA intercept B over PA. Then when you calculate, you will get PA is 0.07. So just put into the formula, then you will get 0.39. Okay, so let's move to the next question. Probability A intercept B prime. When you see this symbol which is intercept, you must use rule of multiplication. So you have to use the formula probability A multiple by probability B prime. Okay, how to find probability B prime? So you know probability B is 0.34. To find probability B prime, 1 minus 0.34. Then when you calculate, you will get 0.05. Same goes to the next question. Probability A prime intercept B prime. This question, you must use rule of multiplication too. Then you use formula probability A prime multiple probability B prime. To find probability A prime, you have to use the same technique how you find probability B prime. Then when you calculate, you will get 0.61. Okay, next, find the number of different arrangement of the 6 letters in the word fossil in which 2 letters S are together. So, you have to imagine like this. And how to get the answer, you have to do 5 factorial multiplied by 2 factorial. Because 5, you have 5 place to be here. And 2 factorial because SS are 2 alphabet are sitting together. When you calculate, you will get 240 ways. Next, the first letter is L and the last letter is F. So here must be L and here must be F. Fossil have 6 alphabet. When you minus 2 alphabet here, you have 4 only alphabet here to replace 4 place. So you have to do like this, and when you calculate, you will get 24 ways. Okay, let's move to question 2. Okay, first you have to write all the information given in the question. Let X, Y, and Z represent X plus X, X plus Y, and X plus Z. Let's say D for delay rate and D bar is no delay rate. Given in the question, Px is equal to 0.45, Py is 0.3, Pz is 0.25. Probability delay rate for X is 0.02. Probability delay rate for Y is 0.05 and probability delay rate for Z is 0.08. The question wants you to construct a tree diagram. So you have to draw 3 diagram like this and put X, Y, and Z here. Okay, first one, you have to write here probability of X. So it is 0.45. Here probability Y. Here is probability Z. Okay, next step, you have to draw like this, and the first branch represent probability delay rate for X. So it is 0.02. Next one, here is represent probability no delay rate for X. How to find this? You have to do 1 minus 0.02 and you will get the answer here. Same goes to here and here. How to calculate this? You have to multiply 0.45 multiplied by 0.02. Then you will get 0.009 and it is equal to probability X intercept D. Same goes to all the calculations over here. You have to multiply this to this and this to this. To make sure the answer that you get is true, you have to add all the answer that you get and it must be 1. If you get the answer is more than 1, then your calculation here must be wrong. Okay, next question, probability that the parcel is delayed and from X plus Y. When you transform to the mathematical sentence, you will get probability Y intersect D. Why it is intersect? Because it state here the question use N. So when you look at your tree diagram, this one is equal to 0.015. Okay, next, given that the parcel is delayed, probability that X plus Z handles it. You have to write like this, probability Z given D. So this is the formula, probability Z intersect D over probability D. How to find probability D? Probability D, you have to add all the probability delay rate for X plus X, X plus Y, and X plus Z like this. So when you calculate, you will get 0.4545.
Okay, next, we move on to the question 3. The processing time y minutes the software runs in order to produce an output has a probability density function as follows here. Okay, and then they ask us to find the mean and the variance for this distribution. So first of all, we have to know first whether this is discrete or continuous function. So by looking at this sentence, this shows that probability density function. So this is a continuous function. But in case it doesn't state this, so you can look at the variable. So here our variable is time. So time is a continuous variable. Okay. So this is continuous function. Okay. By solving the continuous density function, we have to integrate. So in order to make it easier to integrate later, we have to expand this first. Okay, after you expand, you will get this. Alright, and then you can proceed to find the mean, which is expected of y, by using this theorem. Make sure our function must multiply by y first before you integrate it from negative infinity to infinity, and after you integrate, you will get 18 over 25. For the variance, this is the theorem. Expected of y square minus square of expected of y. So we just got this just now. So we have to find this first to use this theorem to find the variant of y. So we just apply the same concept as before this. But you have to alert with this, which is our function must multiply by y square. Okay. After you integrate it, you will get 14 over 25. So we can use the theorem and you just insert the value and you will get 26 over 625. Alright. Okay, B, expected of 5y plus 2 and variant of 4y minus 3. Okay, so here, look at this. Okay, here, we have to expand it first. Expected of 5y plus expected of 2 and 5 we have to take it out. And it will be like this. Why I take it out? I just follow the theorem. So 5EY plus E2. So EY we just got it just now, and you just substitute it. And plus 2, why is it 2? Because aspect of 2, based on theorem, it will get the value back, which is 2. And then you will solve it and get 28 over 5. Next, for the variant, we must expand it to variant 4y minus variant 3. Okay, so by following the theorem, 4 must be taken out and must be square and multiply with variant y minus 0. Why is it 0? Because by following the theorem, variant 3 is equal to 0. Okay, so by calculating this, you will get 416 over 625. Next question. Determine the cumulative distribution function of y. So the question asks us to find the capital letter of G. Okay. So okay, so here is the theorem. You must integrate our function to dy from negative infinity to y. Okay, means the answer will be in terms of y. Okay, first we have to separate it into 3 parts, which is y smaller than 0, y more than 0, smaller than 1, and y bigger than 1. Okay, after we separate it, we have to integrate it based on the function. Okay, here you take 0 because this is in this category. Alright, so 0, and when you integrate 0, you will get 0. Alright. And then for the next part, you have to integrate it by separating into two parts, and then you have to integrate it in terms of y, and you will get this. All right. For the last part, you have to integrate it and divide into three parts, which is this is 0, this is our function, and this is 0. So by substitute the 1 and 0, you will get 1. Okay, so our last answer is this. Cumulative distribution function of y, which is our g, capital letter of g, is this. Okay, this is the capital letter, which is represent the cumulative distribution function, and this is our product after the integration, and this is the part where we divided earlier before answering this question. Okay, so this is the final answer. Thank you.